friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here or if you're coming from Katie from Over the Moonies channel, hi, my name is Jessi, also known as Miss Cherry, and today, you guys, we're doing another installment of Crafted, and this time, you guys chose the crafts. So over on Instagram, if you're not following me, I'll put up my handle over here. I'd love for you to be my friend over there. We put up a poll this time, so you guys picked our DIY, and oh my gosh, you guys did not disappoint. So if you are new to Crafted, Crafted is a Disney DIY challenge that I do with my friend Katie over at Over the Moony. So be sure to go and check her out after you finish this video because Katie is absolutely amazing. She loves all different types of fandoms, including Harry Potter, Disney, Marvel. She does hauls, unboxing. She also does fun like lists and reviews. She's all around awesome, and I know if you guys like my channel, you're definitely going to like hers, so be sure to go and check her out. She's going to be linked down below. But today, you guys, is Hercules themed. This has been long anticipated, and so I'm wearing my Hercules ears from Not So Hidden Mickey, and I've got my Other Ride is a Pegasus shirt on because it's going to be a very Pegasus themed video because up on Instagram, you guys got to choose our craft down to a T. So the first poll that I put up was if you would like a character or if you would like a scene. And as you can tell, character won by quite a bit. Then we had 4 categories of characters that you could choose from, and Pegasus won by a landslide, guys, by a landslide. So the others weren't even a question. Pegasus had the majority for sure. So you guys assigned me a Pegasus craft, and then there was a bunch of entries where you guys could submit different suggestions. And I'm telling you, about every other suggestion was ears. So we're making a Pegasus ears today per your request. So why don't we go ahead and get crafting? Full confession. These are the second ears I'm making. The first ears were such a disaster that I'm actually not going to put in any footage of it. It was that bad. It was that bad. But the second pair are a little bit of a different story. So the first pair was a pair that I wanted to make shrink eating. So I wanted to do something kind of like this on this ear here, where Pegasus is in the center of like an open wire frame. And I don't know what it is with me and Shrinky Dinks, but we just don't mix. We just don't mix. I need to give it up. Shrinky Dinks is going to become my new like yarn crafts. Like I cannot do yarn crafts. So I'm just going to give up on it. But I got really inspired by the small shop called Three Little Tinkers. And I will put some images of their ears up here. But what I love about what they do is they actually take canvas and then they paint on it and then they cut out the image that they just painted of that character, and then they stitch that onto the ears. And I have a pair of Little Mermaid ears from them, and I think they're really beautiful. So that's kind of the concept that I am going for today. So I'm going to show you kind of me painting on canvas, cutting it out, doing the stitching, doing the whole 9 yards, and creating these ears. So I really hope that you love the interpretation of the Pegasus ears. Okay, so here are the ears from Three Little Tinkers, and you can see like it looks like a little piece of canvas, and then they're stitched onto the ears. So I thought I could do a Pegasus, and then on the other ear maybe like a symbol of the gods. See what that looks like. And then I have created, and this I just used one of these Christmas ornaments that are angel wings. So this, I cut them in half, and then I flipped them and I placed like a little rhinestone and also like a little gold medallion on them because I thought they looked very much like regal ears. And so here's kind of what, oh God, these are gonna be so cool. These are gonna be cool. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize like they look like the perfect size. Oh, that makes me so excited. Okay, so now I need to, and I just did a regular wrapping of the headband. If you want a wrapping headband tutorial, I will link it down below. I've done it in several videos, so I'll make sure to link that down below for you. And then I'm just using blue velvet. Now, this velvet is stretchy, and I'm kind of worried about that a little bit, but we're just gonna try to improvise and make it work. But first, I need to start painting my little symbols to go on these ears. So I bought this canvas. Actually, I bought a pack of 10 for $10, which was a pretty decent deal. But it's one of those canvases that's stretched. I thought that you would be able to purchase like the actual like fabric that makes a canvas, but I can't find it anywhere. If you guys know of like a source, I would love to know, because I'd like to make some more of these ears. But for right now, I'm just gonna put the symbol of the gods and also Pegasus. I'm gonna paint them on here and then get them cut out and then put on the ears. So I'm gonna flip the camera down so you can see what I'm painting. So I cut out the symbol of the gods and I'm putting down my base coat of paint for that and letting that dry. And then I'm cutting out the Pegasus picture, but I added a little bit of extra outline to him so he was a little bit larger than what I had originally printed out. And then I'm just laying down some paint, and then I'm going to be putting in the details of these guys with paint markers, which are amazing, by the way. Once the paint is all dry, you can then cut out the canvas with fabric scissors. I added a few more details to Pegasus and also the symbol of the gods just to make it stand out a little bit more, and then you'll see me here just doing some basic hand stitching around the outline of both of those symbols on each of the ears. Once they are both completely stitched on, it's time to sew and then attach them to the ears, and then we'll be done. The next craft is actually one of my fastest crafts and one that I absolutely love. I found this really fun idea on Pinterest, and it's for a cloud mirror, and I'll pop an image up here. But I got so inspired because everything in Hercules has so many clouds in it. There's like, the sky is so beautiful where all the gods live. And so I decided that I'm going to make a cloud mirror that also features Pegasus, but baby Pegasus and baby Hercules. Craft is definitely one that you all can do. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. If you replicate any of these two crafts, please send me photos over on Instagram. Also, like always, I would love to know if you have any ideas of what you would have done if you were to make a craft for Hercules, because I love hearing how creative you guys are and all the fun concepts that you guys come up with. So let's go ahead and get into this cloud mirror. The first step in this cloud mirror was I needed to cut out my image of baby Pegasus and baby Hercules and do an outline of the image on the mirror itself with a fine lined permanent marker so I could build my clouds around that area. I am using a sponge brush and some acrylic paint. I use a stamping motion, but I also go in circular motions as well. You'll see me kind of move my brush to where it's on the tip of the sponge, just because it makes a little bit of a better cloud shape in my opinion. Now you can make clouds any way that you want to, and I think that's why I loved this craft so much, because it was so fun to just be creative and play with paint, because there's no wrong way to make a cloud. I'm making a very large cloud around baby Hercules and baby Pegasus at the very bottom, and so I'm balancing that out with some more wispy and smaller clouds on the other side. Now, once I have all of the white layer laid down, I'm then going to do a light yellow layer and then a darker yellow layer on top of that to give the clouds some depth. I found that keeping the paint wet and placing the layers on wet was a lot easier because you can blend them together a lot easier. So my motto was just keep going at this point. So as you'll see, I'm adding lots and lots of layers onto the clouds to help bring them depth. Once all of my clouds are finished and I'm happy with them, I'm then going on and painting the base layer of baby Pegasus and baby Hercules. And then I'm going to add a couple of little starbursts and little stars around the edge of the mirror. Okay guys, it's time for the big reveal. Now, this might be a little bit difficult. I'm not sure it's gonna pick up here, so I may have to insert a video, but this is my cloud mirror. I actually really like how it turned out. I did some extra little stars and dots, and you can see baby Pegasus and also Hercules. And the thing I like about this craft is that it doesn't really matter what your clouds look like. Like, you can make them any shape, any fluffiness, whatever. Clouds are all correct, if that makes sense. So all the clouds that you make, you can be like, yeah, that looks like a cloud, because clouds have no definitive shape, which is really fun. So this craft is so easy to do. It was so inexpensive. Typical acrylic craft paint, a little bit of permanent marker for the details in Herc and Pegasus, and then that was it. I think I'm gonna top the clouds with some Mod Podge. So I do think I'm gonna do that. And I think that this is pretty muchly done. This would be a really fun thing to like make as a tray where you could like put perfumes or something on. It would also be a nice wall hanging. Like, there are lots of fun things that you can do with this. So I am super duper happy with how this turned out, and I definitely will be making more of these in the future. I would also love to know, if you were going to theme a mirror, what would your theme be? Like, wouldn't this be so pretty? Like, make it pink, make it blue? I'm telling you, yes. Again, thank you guys so much for participating on Instagram. I was so happy with what you guys decided, and also I'm very pleased with how these ears turned out. So, are you guys ready for the big reveal? Here are the Pegasus ears. I have to say, I'm really happy with how they turned out. I don't know about this bow. I'm still kind of getting used to it because it's definitely like an alternative bow style, right? But there we have Pegasus. And then here's that little medallion and also the rhinestone in the center. And then there is the symbol of the gods. The back is just plain, nothing special, but let's put these guys on. So here, these are so cute. So here's what they look like on. I really like how these turned out. Considering how badly the first project went, I am very pleased with how nice these turned out. You'll have to let me know what you think about both of the projects. I always love hearing your guys' opinions. Also, what you would do differently as well. I know that you guys are all so creative who watch this crafted series, so definitely let us know down below. Also, what would you make? I always love reading those comments, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to head over to Katie at OverTheMoony's channel. Check out her Hercules crafts. I had so much fun with you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe down below for lots of fun Disney content. Oh, and I also have a huge giveaway going on through this weekend for Bippity Boxes and myself and a couple of other brand reps. We've all partnered together for a giveaway that's worth $800, which is so crazy. So be sure to check it out. It's over on Instagram. I had so much fun with you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. TTFN. Bye. Go check out Katie's video.